Cinnamon stick, vanilla, roasted pumpkin spice. They are all great ingredients to add to your coffee. Wrong, they're actually some of the most famous candle scents used in America. Have you ever lit a scented candle because you wanted it to smell good when guests arrived? Have you ever accidentally knocked that candle over and burned your house down? Hi, I'm Ricky Magana. Today I'm going to be showing you why you should not light a candle in your room because you could be making a big mistake. I personally love the smell of candles. They make a room smell fresh and free of odors. I am a guy and I tend to sweat a lot, so this makes my clothes smell pretty badly after a while. I also own 2 dogs that are constantly in my room because they like to cuddle, and it's not like I'm going to say no to them. My room can smell badly from time to time, so what do? I light a scented candle and close the door. I was curious though, so I looked into whether or not candles affect our health. I did extensive research on this topic to find out just how dangerous candles are. In my speech, I will cover 5 main ideas. Firstly, I will state the history of candles. Secondly, I will explain the harmful chemicals that are emitted from scented candles. Thirdly, I will explain the risks of inhaling these chemicals over time. Additionally, I will describe the amount of fire danger caused by candles. And lastly, I will respond to any opposing sides of this argument. First, the ancient Romans are generally credited with developing the first wicked candle by dipping rolled papyrus repeatedly in melted tallow or beeswax. Candles have been a large part of life for hundreds of years, whether they be used for light or religious ceremonies. The most notable use of candles in religion is the Jewish holiday Hanukkah, and this event dates back to 165 BC. Candles have been made with natural waxes found from the environment up until the 1850s, when scientists figured out how to efficiently separate the naturally occurring waxy substance from petroleum, and they refined it. This made candles very easy to produce, and it is still how many candles are used to this day. It is understandable to mass produce candles, but that wax was no longer natural. In the 1980s, colored and scented candles became a new trend that many people were interested in. People bought them not knowing they were scented artificially with harmful chemicals. Second, scent that is produced by a candle can have toxic chemicals that are released in the air that are harmful to inhale. This is my favorite scent of candle, Apple Cinnamon Crisp. It smells amazing, but the scent should not be inhaled. Scented candles are known to release volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, into the air when they are burned. According to Healthline, VOCs are carbon compounds like formaldehyde and benzene. The wax used to create candles is more harmful to people than many believe. According to Hayward Score, the well-renowned indoor air quality company, most candles are made of paraffin wax, a petroleum waste product that is chemically bleached. If not made naturally, candles can be scented with harmful chemicals. According to Hayward Score, candles use synthetic fragrances that create candle scents that usually contain phthalates. Phthalates are a group of chemicals used in hundreds of products such as toys, vinyl flooring and wall covering, detergents, lubricating oils, food packaging, pharmaceuticals, blood bags, and many other personal care products, according to the FDA. Third, the adverse effects of inhaling harsh chemicals from scented candles can be in more numerous amounts than people think. VOCs from candles smoke can seriously affect your health over time. According to AWARE, long-term exposure to VOCs can greatly contribute to cancer and organ damage. According to HealthLink BC, VOCs include a variety of chemicals that can cause eye, nose, and throat irritation, shortness of breath, headaches, fatigue, nausea, dizziness, and skin problems. Scented candles are made with wax that, when it is burned, it can be very toxic. According to Hayward Score, paraffin wax creates highly toxic benzene and toluene. Both are known carcinogens when they are burned. Candles are usually scented with synthetic fragrance chemicals that create harmful health defects. According to Hayward Score, Phthalates are released into the air when a candle burns, and they may be inhaled or absorbed through the skin. They can aggravate allergies and asthma symptoms in some people and have been found to alter hormone levels. Additionally, candles are more severe fire hazards than people pay attention to. Candle fires take many homes and lives every year. According to the National Fire Protection Association, from 2014 to 2018, U.S. fire departments responded to an estimated 7,610 home structure fires. That were started by candles per year. These fires caused an annual average of 81 deaths, 677 injuries, and $278 million in property damage. Many people leave their candles unattended and put themselves and others in serious danger. Furthermore, you may believe that the amount of VOCs released from a scented candle are not enough to negatively affect your health because candles are not the only things that release them. There are cars that also release them as well. This is false. According to Healthline, the amount of VOCs released from a scented candle are enough to hurt your lungs over time if there is no ventilation in your room. You may also believe that many candles are no longer made with paraffin wax. This is also false. Arguably, the most famous candle company is Yankee Candle, and their products use refined paraffin wax. This candle is an exception. It is a candlelight candle, and it is made with soy wax, so it is much safer for the environment and your health. It still has artificial scents, so there are still VOCs though, so it is partially harmful. In conclusion, candles make rooms smell better, but the harmful effects of inhaling the toxic chemicals are not worth it. Our health is more important than trying to smell better. There are alternatives to candles that are safer and make a room smell more natural anyways. Putting others in danger of fire and burning toxic emissions just to create a more pleasant fragrance is not only selfish, but extremely risky. Thank you.